triple
One
ultimate.
thing is the beginning of
Esme.
Whoa! Why? I mean, Esme is not bad against Cho, right? Because Cho's nothing to keep them inside the feathered airstrike. Esme doesn't really help in that regard. But let's see if DFYG can surprise us once again. Right now, ULFHEDNAR, one game away from confirming their ticket to the wildcard finals. Let's see who takes it as we return to the Land of Dawn for game number 2.
All right, it's going to be ULFHEDNAR on the blue side up against DIANFENGYAOGUAI on the red side. Now, I think they only hold on. Bishu is taking a lot of damage here, forced out to use his retribution, sorry, not retribution, his revitalize super early.
Even E1 taking a lot of abuse, so looks like Rosa has a little bit of a bone to pick to what they did to them at the start of game 1.
Exactly, even going for the impure rage to really make that damage stick despite having rejuvenate being buffed here. But as the early game is going to start progressing relatively quick, oh my god.
Alien just jumped straight into 4 members of DFYG, knowing that Apex has to revitalize to keep him topped up, and PCU does not. So Apex 47 gets the first blood, but Zed gets the return kill now, but very, very low on HP. Here comes TNC with the delayed engage. Fracture, Kill VJ survives it, and now Zed switches his sights to Rosa. Can he get the swing? No! Rosa dodges it, but not Yi-1. So Rosa will fall.
That was an interesting set of fights here. Again, both sides looking to struggle and fight against each other to gain tempo early on, but KLVJ, wait.
Oh, Alien showing him how it's done. This Esmeralda, while she can do some damage early, she's still not known to be a lane dominator.
I mean, her base damage is extremely low, and she only gets better later in the game, and then it's going to be basically unplayable for Alien from that point onwards, right? I am curious what KLVJ is eventually going to build. I don't know if he's going to go for like Thunderbelt first, or if not, and go for a full tank build. If not, go for the traditional Esme build.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen this hero. Apex 47 though already zoning out to PCU as well as Zed here off the turtle. Zed gonna go ahead and start working on his buff, but because TNC already started it quite a while ago, he is clearly in the lead EXP wise.
Double checking the item build so far. KLVJ currently, it looks like he might just be going straight. I mean, it could be an anti-cuirass for all I know, just like similarly to the previous game, or it could just be the Thunderbelt. Hard to say, but he's not going for tier 2 boots.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Yi-1 not going to be able to escape. Feathered airstrike used against him to set up the kill for TNZ. Blade Surge connects on Alien. A good taunt into Revitalize on both sides. Glorious Pathway slowing down DFYG to the 2-man Jeet Kune Do. And here comes Rosa as well. But DIANFENGYAOGUAI surviving a lot of it. Kill VJ using his Purify to get away and allowing Zed to finish off Apex 27 in return. PCU looking for another opportunity, misses the Avatar the Guardian, but Zed will get the turtle, and E1 secures the kill on Cho with the Feathered Airstrike.
Unfortunate indeed, but still, DFYG is walking away with a 1.3k lead, and Sunshine actually taking a pretty bad trade. Lung is doing a great job.
He wants Sunshine. Sunshine knows he's already dead. He's just gonna pop a cheeky recall there. Apex 47, bit too late to the party, so a huge gold injection to Long.
Yeah, Lung is actually dominating this lane. He's like a full level ahead against Sunshine, now 2 levels ahead on top of the extra surge of gold.
Now Alien and Apex being chased down. Alien using Flicker, Apex using ult so that they can get away. DFYG upping the ante.
They're going to continue this. I'm expecting the lane swap to happen pretty early on here, but they might as well take away jungle camps at the same time from TNZ.
By the way, something we didn't point out, Long has Master Assassin, so he is straight up aiming to win the 1v1 in the gold lane.
I mean, he always goes for Master Assassin. I'm not too surprised with that, but especially for Sunshine, he's got to be a little careful. I thought he would be able to go even against him, but considering that a lot of these fights have been happening on the opposite side of the map and not really getting the gold laners involved, he has been kind of isolated.
And that's exactly what Long wants, right? Master Assassin 1v1, and he is coming out on top there, so that's really nice for him. Sunshine already 1 level behind. Glorious Pathway used defensively again, but they catch the stun on TNC into the Feathered Airstrike. A beautiful combo by DFYG.
Oh man, really good stuff here. That falling star move coming in from KLVJ to kick things off, and that's what I wanted to talk about, right? The initial engagement is going to have to come from Zed and as well as KLVJ. It is a micro stun, but don't worry, Sunshine should fall
back. Look at their positioning on Sunshine, making sure to watch both sides of Entropy. Another kill by DFYG.
And the snowball is getting kind of big here. It's a 3.9. It's going to turn into a 4K pretty quick.
And the turtle just respawned as well. DFYG in the perfect position to start working on it. PCU gonna scout out Apex in the brush. Not sure if they saw TNZ, but Alien gets in, gets the kick, not in the right direction, but just to get Zed off the turtle. Not successful though, as now Alien drops low. Blade Surge connects on one, that's TNZ, and KillVJ comes in to finish him off. DIANFENGYAOGUAI in dominance in the 5th minute.
Yep, turtle already in their hands, now turning into a 5K lead. If mid tier 1 falls, the next 4 minutes is going to be hell for ULFHEDNAR.
This is what we talked about, right? Returning to the fundamentals. DIANFENGYAOGUAI showing us how it is done and shocking the world. Putting up an amazing early game against the fan favorites.
It's not over until it's over just yet there. ULFHEDNAR really need to scale into this game. Like Sunshine especially is going to need more core items. With only one completed item in that Feather of Heaven, it's not going to be enough until he has Starlium Sight as well as the Holy Crystal. Speaking of which, cutting back to KLVJ, it looks like he's already finished his T2 boots and as well as his Thunderbelt.
Thunderbelt on the Esmeralda. I'm very curious to see what the rest of his build is going to be, because it's been such a long time since we've seen this hero in the EXP lane. Longdo just finishing the Berserkers near a 2K gold lead on Sunshine. This is going to be a problem for ULFHEDNAR.
Yeah, they are currently, they're really, really poor here, and DFYG are not letting their foot off the gas.
Feathered Airstrike zoning them away from the mid-tier 2. Alien actually gets stunned midway through his combo and has to just back away. Not able to start the fight. Meanwhile, Zed 1v1 with Sunshine. Blade Surge connects right into the kill 2. Unstoppable streak for Zed on the Suyo.
Things are starting to fall apart really quickly for ULFHEDNAR as DIANFENGYAOGUAI has continued to make sure that they are punishing them. Walk into the jungle? No. We're taking half your life. Minimum. Be isolated. We've got a man on the job already.
This is a total reversal with DIANFENGYAOGUAI controlling the side of the map. ULFHEDNAR not able to safely walk into their own jungle. This Farsa being such a good zoning tool. Falling Star Moon right on top of TNZ. AOG connects on Apex. PCU instantly walks away. Glorious Pathway slowing down the DFYG, but they no longer have a tower to play around, so they're able to get out just fine.
And that's how you utilize their ultimates to get free structures against your opponents. That's what you want to see here. Now, 7.6K lead, last turtle already, and I mean, DIANFENGYAOGUAI are getting very close to setting up a checkmate angle against ULFHEDNAR.
This is the first time ULFHEDNAR has been in this situation, the entire wildcard group stage, and it is at a very unlikely opponent. China showing us that they are here to play MLBB.
Let's see how the response from Turkey is going to be. Oh!
Ooh, a beautiful dodge! KillVJ perfectly timed to escape the stolen AOG.
Okay, I mean, he was looking for an angle here, but an interesting way to potentially try and punish. Not going to have the IMU for this upcoming fight. DIANFENGYAOGUAI almost guarantee this board for free unless TNZ is able to steal it away from Zed despite being 2 levels down.
DFYG start things off, taunting Apex already at half HP. Zed gets them toward. Just a really clean play right now. ULFHEDNAR just has to settle with allowing Sunshine to push the bottom lane.
He's going to be able to do that, no problems whatsoever, right? They're trying to intercept, even sending TNZ to try and slow down KLVJ. And as soon as he's passed, he quickly takes the recall.
Long just finished Malefic Gun as well, so this is where Bruno really becomes a problem to have to deal with. You can see how confidently he is able to position right outside the ULFHEDNAR base. Alien gets taunted! Wrong time, wrong place! A free kill for Long! And Feathered Airstrike just to make sure no backup can reach him.
Nicely anticipated, really nice here. Their moment, I'm guessing that Alien's movements were a little readable from the DFYG, right? They're coming in extremely prepared, and here we go.
AOG comes in, lands on Apex, followed up by the falling Star Moon. Rosa nearly dies, able to flicker away from Long just in time, but that's the battle spell gone. That's the mid inhibitor gone. Lord still alive at 40%. DIANFENGYAOGUAI instantly switch over to the top inhibitor. The Fracture does nothing to PCU, and U1 continuing to zone with the Feathered Airstrike. DIANFENGYAOGUAI DFYGUAI putting up a masterclass in base siege.
This is how you siege a base. They're not even utilizing their ult all at once. They know that they have such a big lead that they can't lose their initial engagers. So throw the Geo away, zone them away from these turrets. We still have the feathered airstrike as a deterrent, and not to forget, if the falling star move connects on anybody, they're almost guaranteed to die if all three of their members are ready to jump at them.
I really have to say, I am loving the willingness of DIANFENGYAOGUAI of just throwing cooldowns to make something happen every single time their abilities are up, and the timing of which they combo them together. This is a well-oiled machine.
I mean, it's looking good for now. Things could easily change. One single mistake could easily turn this 10k lead back down to a 5k lead.
We haven't seen ULFHEDNAR have to come back from a deficit yet, so this is going to be a demonstration here. They get the stun on Zed, not able to continue with the feathered airstrike. Even Apex taking so much damage. Falling Star Moon drops him to 40%. Top inhibitor will fall. Alien not able to get the kick. Stolen feathered airstrike really just tickles DIANFENGYAOGUAI. Fracture almost takes out Long, but he's able to survive. And they just walk out. They've achieved what they wanted.
Yep. Man, next Lord is going to be so important for ULFHEDNAR. If they can just drag this out, maybe they have an opportunity. But it's a 10k only 11 minutes into the game. Nobody is strong enough.
Oh, KillVJ cuts off Alien in his own jungle. Monster kill for Zed. Level 14, 6-0-4 on the Suyo.
This is starting to look really unplayable here. KillVJ completely outscales Alien at this stage of the game, not to mention that he's already 3 levels up on him.
Sunshine is the only hope ULFHEDNAR have, and he's so far behind in farm. He is only level 11. There is nowhere on the map for him to get gold.
He does not have a Holy Crystal as well. He's only got a single wand for now. At this point, DFYG just need to keep ULFHEDNAR in their base, as they just need their jungler as well as gold laner to take this Lord without thinking about it.
And now TNZ gonna be caught out again. E1 coming over. Falling Star Moon lands, but Alien gets the kick onto the Parsa, so E1 has to flicker out. In the meantime, PC was just holding the front line, and Zed picking off Sunshine by himself in the top lane. Blade Surge going to miss. TNZ, look at how much damage he takes just from a single ability.
Yeah, it's starting to really hurt here, but at this point, the end is nigh.
Minion wave pushing in mid. Does DIANFENGYAOGUAI want to go for the end right now? There's still one of his standing. Zed almost dies, but a beautiful feathered airstrike into the sun. TNZ almost dies. Legendary streak for Zed. And now DIANFENGYAOGUAI will bring it to a full series as they take game 2 from ULFHEDNAR.
Woo, that was one hell of a game, and they're making this snappy and fast. Great stuff here as the early game fell into the hands of DFYG, and honestly, a very unique draft. We're seeing the Farsa pop up in this series, but also an Esmeralda?
I didn't think the Esmeralda would